Hey, how you doing? Hanging with the homies at the Pine River on this beautiful fall day. And look at us with the swimsuit on today, kids. Listen, if you don't go on our lives, you should. Oh dear, you should go on our lives. Pardon moi. Listen, I have no scuba socks on and no socks. Woo! As my bare bones foot right there, and the water is even colder than I appreciate or care for at this time. And especially since I have nothing protecting the toesies, we're gonna even take even longer to get to where we need to be because I do not want to harpoon my foot with any rocks. I tempt the river here at Pine River. It is temping between 56 and 57 degrees. Shout out to my buddy Brian, who I was telling, because he's one of my cold dipping buddies, about how the water is just not that, it's not cold enough to take the edge completely off my pain that I have been having in my hip. And after I leave today's river, my feet. Slow and steady wins the race, I tell myself. Anyways, my point is that he told me to go barefoot, and I said, flock that. I said, flock that, Brian. I am not going in the river barefoot. And then look at these toesies. Barefoot. And this is wildly disturbing in a way that I can't even really describe. Because if you know, I do not want to be that up close and personal with nature. But here we are. Look at my hairy armpits. Look how hairy they are. Let's actually, hopefully they're not. After I said that, I'm trying to distract you and myself. And I don't even want to do this today at all. I'm not feeling 100%. I've already been here for a while, him and Holland on the beach with my party pals. And I'm not feeling 100%. I do not want to do this. Look how pretty my eyes look. I was looking like pretty today. I don't even want to go it any further. Let's just get it in, kids. That sounded not how I meant, sorry. Swimsuit on today, kids, because look, we have friends here with us. We're not alone, but we're in. You should be checking out my lives. If you're not, well, you're missing out because we be doing some adventurous things over there. We had to spice it up, okay? And I did last night. I spiced it up, and today with no scuba socks on, I'll have you know. Also, let me just tell you this. Yesterday was whoa. Stepped in something and I just didn't even, I didn't like it. There's Teresa, she's been under the weather. Send healing vibes and prayers for Teresa that she feels better. She said she had 108 temperature. Oof, that's too spicy for me. Get those shoulders in, you little cheater. Yesterday was whoa. That's what I was trying to say, but I was easily distracted when I stepped into whatever I stepped in with my bare toes. Yesterday was whoa. From marriage proposals to love confessions. And I thought skinny dipping was the spiciest thing about our day yesterday, but it wasn't. So yesterday was whoa, and I appreciate it. Oh shit, now I just realized where's my damn ring? Oh no. I had a ring, but I've been losing some weight, and I think that's great, but also none of my rings are fitting anymore. This is now the second ring that I have lost because my rings are not fitting, so yay me. I'm not really trying to lose any weight though. I'm just being mindful about what it is I shove down my pie hole. Yes, because 'tis the season to pack on the pounds, you guys. Be aware. You should treat your body nicely and feed it good, nutritious things when you can. As I was telling somebody, I love sugar, so I do. We're here at Pine River. Thank you all for joining my live. We got a couple new subscribers from that live, so that was winning. This is so beyond disturbing to me right now. I'm just like trying to anchor my foot on a rock right now, but the rock is slimy and I'm slipping around on it. And on occasion, I stick my foot into something, oh gosh, really disturbing. And I'm not into that. That's not the kind of girl I am. It's not. I'm not that kind of girl. But also I wanted to, when challenged, I like to dual accepted. And, my buddy knows that I am hardcore, and, ooh, something touched my foot and I didn't like it. And he knows. He's also been one to challenge me in the past to say to not go home and take a shower, and it is so brutal when I do not take a shower after cold dipping. I mean, not like ever, that's not what I mean, but just like to help warm up, and obviously rinse off the river. I'm a big fan of rinsing off the river. I'm just a big fan of taking showers also. Just want to say that because, what the hell was that? One of my friends said that she can be so tired sometimes that she won't take a shower, and I'm like, I could be near death and still get in the shower. So, the Calgon's trying to take me away, so I had to put my hand in to save myself. Yeah, and that was so spicy and cold. As many things as I can attempt to keep warm in this situation, I will do. My hands being one of them. Obviously I can't get my right hand in because I'm holding my phone to film myself in this situation. Ooh, look, new claws, you guys. Let's distract ourselves with that. Spiders, because if you know, I have, get my face out there so you can see. I'm like, it won't focus, guys. I have had 15 tarantulas, but a few of them have gone to Rainbow Bridge. Send prayers. But what's funny is, not funny, actually, this is not even funny at all, but let me tell you this horror story. Of course, if you have tarantulas, you have to be able to feed them and whatnot. If you can't feed your tarantulas, which the male species of tarantulas does not live as long as the female species. Once they reach a certain level of maturity, clearly they have a short lifespan after that. But you can go, obviously, to the pet store and get food for them, or you can just harvest the food for them yourselves. With that being said, I know earmuffs because this is disturbing. I do have a little cockroach. Oh, Tool. Really? Oh my, Maynard. Oh, Danny. Distract me with some Maynard up in here, huh? Love me some Maynard James Keenan. Oh dear. I completely forgot what I said. Tarantulas. I have cockroaches to feed them. It's disturbing. They're not the creepy house cockroaches, but they're still creepy, don't get me wrong. Anyways, with that being said, in the cockroach situation, oh my gosh, this is not a story I really want to tell while things are touching my toes. Like, this is probably the worst idea to be talking about this, actually, now that I think about it. In their little habitat that we have for them, there was a black widow that had a nest in there. It was not eating the cockroaches because it was small, but was eating the things that keep the stuff clean. I can't think because I'm losing feeling in my toes, and every time something touches me, it is very distracting. I know I say that every time, you guys, but the thing is this, like, until I don't mention it, then that's when it's not distracting to me anymore, and then I'm also winning. And there are a time or two where I lose what's happening in these situations and we stay in too long. Hopefully today is not one of those days. I want to dunk, but my makeups look so pretty. Is that a valid reason? Look at that. Is that a valid reason not to, homophile? Tommy, I missed you on my live. But you know what? Each and every single one of you, Richard, Tommy, Tom, Ron, you guys are in my heart every time we go on a live. If you're not able to join my live, but when you are able, Booger Butt, Andrew XL, Christian Killer Brew, which I think is hilarious. Thank you, Christian Killer Brew. I wonder what that means that you brew. Are you a witch? I don't know. Maybe it's beer, for all I know, but I love all of Maynard's bands. Pucifer, A Perfect Circle, Tool. I've not ever had any of Maynard's wine before. Have you? Leave in the comments below if you've made it this far. Have you ever had any of Maynard's wine? I would love to try some of Maynard's wine when I drink again. Listen, I was tempted. Somebody tried to tempt me. Yes, they did. And they were very adamant that I drink with them. And I told them there was nothing they were going to do that was going to get me to... I'm so steadfast in my ways, and what the hell was that? That was scary. I'm steadfast in my ways. I am not going to falter. It's not that I'm never going to drink again. Let me just draw that line in the sand. That's not what I'm claiming over here. If you misunderstood me say that, that's not ever what I claimed. I just want to go the distance. I want to do something that most people can't, as you have been watching should already know by now. I don't want to be doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Look at me. If this was such a popular activity, there would be more people out here with me. You know, I solo cold dip, I solo skinny cold dip. I love it when people join me. When Teresa is feeling better and available, she'll be back out here with me. But I'm an independent lady. A lot of people don't care for that, and some people do. And I appreciate those who appreciate that about me. Oh dear, I'm starting to shiver and shake. But you're like, whatever, Nicole. We've seen you stand in the river for 35 friggin' minutes before. Yes, I have. Oh dear. I'm getting sucked out and then my feet are touching things. Anywho, I completely forgot what I was saying, and it is probably not even important anyways. Who cares? Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. You guys, if you did not pick up my live yesterday, no worries, but I am a little more than halfway to where I want to be. I want 4,000 watch time hours, but we're close to 3,000 at this point. If you're bored and whatnot, or you're taking a dump and you need to watch something, watch me. Wherever you're available is all I am saying. I'm available to be with you at those times. Take me with you. I just want to make it to 3,000 watch time hours. It feels impossible. I need to, what was that? That's disturbing. I keep saying this. I need to pepper in some more lives, longer lives, and more uploads. I took pictures from last night's cold dip. But I sort of feel like if you didn't watch my live and you don't know, then you don't know. So let's just not even post those pictures. Clearly it's quite obvious what was happening in those pictures or what wasn't happening. If you were available to stay and watch that long, then you know, and if you don't, then you don't know, and that's your loss. And I'm not going to tell you. But we got spicy somewhere in that video. And at one point, there was a lot of people on my live, so I don't know what you saw. Spicy. My life is winning these days, I feel like. From marriage proposals to love confessions. Skinny dipping's not the spiciest thing we do. Or is it? I don't know, I just feel some type of way these days, like winning, yeah. And loving life, definitely. Winning and loving life, and I'm appreciative and grateful. It's far from perfect. Yes, far from perfect. But I'm grateful for all the winning times that we do get. 1, 2, 3, 4. With that being said. I'm certainly grateful for all the people that have love for me. Because why wouldn't I be? I have lots of love for you too, spending time with me out here when we do these adventures. I'm not going to try to do the most today because oh, if you made it this far, also I am going to upload some concerts, a concert or two that I went to over the summer. I know I didn't upload over the summer because I was trying to keep to my little old self. There's a lot of people who keep poking me. Sorry, I'm losing control of myself. Let me just kick myself. There's my foot. Look at that. There's my foot, my cold foot. That was my skinny cold toes right there. Ice cold toes. I don't know. So like I said, I'm gonna sprinkle in some other stuff that's not just cold dip relating because I want those. Long story short, I want those 3,000 watch time hours. If I don't accomplish that, it will not be without effort, and that's all you and I need to know. Okay. If there's one thing that you and I should both know is that when I put my mind to something, I follow through and I go hard. Yes, I do. Determined, focused. Some of the time, I was not feeling this before I came out here, but I knew that once I did this, I was going to be snapped into a Slim Jim and back to my old self again. And this is why I continue to pursue this, not just to be a better version of myself in your presence. That is one of the main takeaways. I also love this song. But because it does make me feel immediately back to life. I don't know. I have not been sleeping very well here lately. Why? The 1010 portal still irritates me for some reason. Yeah. Bare toes. Bare toes. That's skinny dipping. No scuba socks, so we're skinny dipping in that capacity. This is such a great song. Why can't we not be sober? YouTube doesn't like it when there's songs in the background, but I love me some Tool, so it's a risk we're willing to take on this one occasion. I want to make it to 15 minutes. I don't want to dunk because I do not have any, I have no socks. I did bring a towel. I should just dunk anyways, but I don't know how long. It's not like at Boulder Beach where we just dip in and dip out. Here I'm hanging with the homies. what the hell was that? That was disturbing. And then there's like moss bits over here too I don't want in my hairs. But then I feel like I'm just making excuses in your presence, and I'm not into that. Just wanted to see what I was stepping into before I stepped a little further. And of course we went past 15 freaking minutes. But then also I tell myself it took some time. It took forever to walk out here. So always figuring out a way to push things past what I intended. Oh, I was talking about the no drinking thing. That's what it was. It's not forever that I'm not drinking. It's just that once I accomplish my goal, then I'm hopefully not going to set a new goal that extends the no drinking thing, because a lot of people want me to drink with them for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but that's cool, I guess. I'm in no rush to start drinking again, even once I go 2 years, 2 months and 22 days, which we are fast approaching. November something will be 2 years, 2 months and 22 days, because you know how I am about my numbers. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, it's whatever, 16. So, it's not forever that I'm not going to drink, long story short. It's just that nothing or no one will get in my way of accomplishing this goal. But I do admire and adore the efforts to get me to drink, because then it was like that little boost of, hell yeah, girl, that's what's up. Yeah. Try to trick me or get me to do the do in that way, and I won't. I'm also starving. I just noticed that not only am I shivering and shaking, but I'm starving. John brought some salmon. That was a lot of S's. He literally did. Smoked salmon, actually, some more S. And he told me to eat some before I got in, but I sort of prefer to have somewhat of an empty stomach when I come out here, so that my body's not trying to not only warm itself up but digest food. So I tend to fast when I come out here. So I'm definitely starving right now, and there's smoked salmon on the picnic bench. I can't wait to consume. I think that will be nice to help warm me up, is my point to that. No warning. Right to the goods for you. Right to the goody goods. You've seen them a lot. You don't need to see them more, do you? Look at my makeup is all jacked up now. And I gotta walk out of here. I gotta take some pictures first while my makeup runs off my face. I can barely talk because I'm frozen now. But we dunked and we did the do. So definitely, please, if you don't mind, check out my anything that you want. Even just put my shorts on repeat. I would appreciate that. I aspire to accomplish this 3,000 watch time hours. This will be my first year on YouTube. That is that a hard goal to accomplish? It might be. Like, I don't have puppies on my YouTube channel. I don't have anything really cute going on other than myself. So for people to really be invested in this means a lot to me, because we're not doing the regular schmegular makeup tutorials, shopping things over here. We're trying to show you that there are other ways to motivate, inspire, encourage you to be a better version of yourself, and it's within your means. If you haven't already understood that or picked up on that, no worries. I like to remind you often what we're here to do. So we almost met at 19 minutes, which is way longer than I expected or planned or wanted to stay in, since I have nothing protecting my toes. And after I take pictures and whatnot, could you see my breath? Just trying to show you my breath, because it's not that cold outside, but it's still cold. I was like, when we were out and it was 49 degrees, I was like, it's not that cold. And it was 49 freaking degrees. Yeah, it was that cold, actually. Today it's not. Today was beautiful. It was like 56 degrees in the sun. I'll sprinkle a picture in the thing. And I did take a snap of the temperature of the river over here at this part. It's a little colder than Boulder Beach, but not by much. So we'll probably be back tomorrow at we'll probably be back here tomorrow at Pine River tomorrow, because my friends are going to be out because the weather is nice. So anytime that I can join them here at Pine River, I am available and interested, as they know. Otherwise, we'll be hitting up Pine River or Boulder Beach, Coyote Rock, throw that in the mix too, and whatnot. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, please help little old cold-hearted me out. I'm trying to accomplish something substantial, whatever that may be for me. So thanks for being a part of this Nips and Hustles crew. To the next adventure. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.